Hi everyone, welcome to a video here with me. It's Rhonda Wade and I'm in my studio here in Ovid, Michigan, and I'm excited to bring you our fourth and final birthday class. So I have been offering birthday classes every week for over a month now, and this is the last one where I'll be doing just birthday. Obviously, you know I'll be coming with more classes to you in the future, but this will be the last one with just all birthday. I think it's, at least for me, I love starting off the year with this huge pile of birthday cards, birthday projects. To be honest with you, I was going to bring all of the projects that we've been making to show you today, and over half of them are already gone. Like, I have a lot of birthdays in February that I use them for. So I'm glad you guys are here. Today is kind of, I was theming all the other days. Today is just whatever goes. It's whatever. I picked some things that I just am in love with right now. So if I'm in love with it, I hope you're in love with it too. So this is the last one. How I run my classes, my online classes, and how I run my live classes is that I like for you to get product. I love for you to get stuff. And then I'll let Stampin' Up! Pay me. So instead of you paying me, I let them pay me. So when you purchase in my online store from today, because some of you already did, which is awesome, from today until Monday at midnight. I cap it off Monday at midnight because the first thing I do on Tuesday morning is I go and I see how many people ordered. We cut the kits. We just shipped out 26 kits yesterday. So we always ship them within the next week. So you'll get your classes, usually within a week to week and a half. So when you purchase in my online store at least $35, then we'll send you the kit just the card kit. So it'll be the card cut for you, the cardstock cut for you, the paper, the ribbon. And then if you spend over $50, then we have a free gift that we give you. And obviously, right now during February, it's celebration time. So Stampin' Up! Will also give you a free, there's paper, stamp sets, there's all kinds of stuff for free when you spend $50. And if you spend $100, then they have even bigger and better things. So today is the final class. So today I have 4 projects for you like normal. I have something extra to show you too. And you get, in your kit though, you get to get 6 projects because of the cards themselves. You get to make 2 of them. So you get to make 4 cards, and then today I have like a special, a little tiny box. It's a little treat, little gift giving idea. And then I also have a really special card, and you'll make 1 of each of those. All right, you guys ready to dive in and get started? I am. Hey, Brittany. Hello, Jennifer. I'm so glad you are here. I always love when you're here. You're like a piece of mind to me. All right, Jane is here working. We are, who on here got the retreat in a box? The winter retreat in a box. Like literally, we just shipped them out yesterday. And there was a couple that did not get shipped out because we just ran out of time. And those are all getting shipped out today. I want to show you all the stuff that we gave them, but I can't because they haven't got their boxes yet. We just shipped them out yesterday. Next week though, if I do a class next week or I do something, I'm going to show you because some of these projects are so adorable. But I like to keep it secret until they get their boxes in the mail. So yeah, some of you are waiting for them, I'm sure, very, very patiently, right? It's hard to be patient, I know. All right, so let me start off with, this is our birthday class series, right? So and I was gonna show this to you in the very, very first one, but I didn't. So I'm showing it to you now. This is something I recommend to all of you purchase. Oh, do you know why? Because it wasn't available. So Stampin' Up! Came out with this really awesome kit. It's a kit. So it's an all-inclusive kit. So you can, if you are new to stamping and maybe you don't own like a whole craft room, this is perfect for you because anybody can make this. Now, obviously, for me as well, though, I've been doing this for 20 years and I still love those quick and simple projects. Hey, I think I just saw my husband pop on here. Hello. So this is our birthday organizer kit. So it comes with, and everything you need is in there. You don't have to own anything else, but it's an organizer that helps you keep track of all your birthdays. So like literally sometimes, okay, I know you card makers, you guys have hundreds of cards, maybe thousands, I would say, but do you always remember to send them out? So this is an organizer that you can use year after year after year. So the time you put into putting it together is, you can use it. So it's not like it's dated, but you can put down here the birthdays in January. You can, in these pockets, you can actually keep cards if you want to. I personally would keep like addresses, so you can keep their addresses in there in case you want to mail them out. But look, there's one for every single month. There's a place to keep whose birthday it is, and then in here you can keep, again, some cards that are already handy. And I know I'm terrible at remembering too, and I always feel so guilty because like, what the heck, this is what I do for a living. I should at least not forget to give a birthday card. Jane, your birthday's coming up in March. Which day is it? 14th, that's what I was gonna guess. Oh, okay, so anyway, so it goes through every month, and then there is pockets in the front and back. It's a very, very, very sturdy, nice ring binder, so this could last you forever. It's gonna be your go-to. The cool part in the kit though too is that it also comes with the supplies to make. It comes with your glue, your adhesive, to make, I think it's 10 cards. Yes, it's 10. Actually, I think it's actually 12 cards it comes with, and envelopes. So you can go ahead and put these in your slots. But they have ones here that are kind of like unisex, let's say. You could use them for men, women, kids, and a very simple birthday card. And then it also has this one, which is actually beautiful. I love this one. So it's only $25. So for $25, you get to get the kit, the organizer, and all the supplies to make 12 cards. And then you get all of the envelopes too that are decorated. I love these envelopes. They actually have the liners already in there. And let's see, I could be lying to you. I think it's only 10 cards. Yeah, I think it might be 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, nope, it is 12 because that's not done yet. So it also comes with your tear tape, everything you need. Anyway, this is a product that I highly recommend as we're in the birthday season. It is, I could tell you the item code too. I might be able to. So if you want to write the item code down so you can add it to your order. So again, because remember, if you spend over $35, I'm going to send you all of my projects for free too. So you might as well buy something to get them for free. But this item code is 161056. Okay, if you're got a pen and paper, it's 161056, and it's $25, and it is available right now. It has sold out a couple times already, but it is available right now. All right, so let's dive into the projects I'm gonna make with you guys today. The first one I'm gonna be using, I have 3 different stamp sets that I'm using today. The first one is the Beautifully Happy stamp set. It is free with Celebration. So if you're putting in a $100 order, you can choose this for free. This is obviously, that's why it's free when you spend $100 because it's such a cool set. The font is a really beautiful font. There's something in here for sending happy thoughts, for a feeling better kind of day for someone maybe who's sick, a birthday, kindness, thank you, and love. So there's something kind of for all occasions. But let me go ahead and jump into this card. I'm actually going to show you kind of a technique today. It's a little bit of a technique. And we're taking a piece of our thick basic white, and we are going to fold that in half. And then I'm taking a piece of Designer Series paper, and you can use whatever color that you want to. I love this really soft, beautiful, it's like a petal pink, or maybe you more like into the bold Blackberry Bliss. So where this paper comes from, let me show you. It's a special paper, and it's free. You You guys can tell I love the free stuff, right? Like if you're gonna be shopping, why not get it for free? So this is a pack of paper. I love this piece right here. And this pack of paper comes with 4 sheets of 12 different designs, so 48 sheets. And then they're of course double-sided. It comes with a lot of Blackberry Bliss, razzleberry, and also, you know, pool party. It has lots of different colors in it. It's a neat pack of paper, and you get so much of it. And you can't buy it. You have to get it for free. So when you spend over $150, you get this thing called Host Rewards for free. And you can use your Host Rewards to get this pack of paper for free if you want to. And as a matter of fact, then you get to get 3 celebration choices too. So now's the time to put in a $150 order. So that's where this paper came from. If you want to look it up, I'll tell you the name of it. Let me look it up here. It's called Design a Daydream. Design a Daydream. But I really loved this very soft, beautiful petal pink piece of paper. So let's go ahead or again, if you're more of the bolder, you could choose the bolder side. You will be getting the supplies to make 2 of these cards when you purchase the class. So, or when you put your order in, you get the class for free. You're gonna make 2 of these. So you could do 1 in the petal pink, and you could do 1 in the razzleberry if you want to. So I have, I ran through already this oval, and this is from the Framed Florets, and it runs like this. I just want the oval on this, like a bigger oval, and that's gonna get glued down here. I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it right down to the middle of my card. And then I have a piece of vellum that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So what I'm actually going to do my stamping with, I'm taking this big, beautiful, look, I told you I love this stamp set, and I'm not lying because you can tell how much I've used it, right? Everything is pretty colorful because I've used it a lot. I'm going to take this, I don't think that is the right block. Here, we need this block. Boy, this block, I'm gonna use the big nice block. I have stamps on here from who knows when. Oh goodness, that's fun. Does anybody else do that? Do you ever leave your stamps on your block on accident? I obviously do, and you just caught me. So I'm taking my black Memento ink, and I'm gonna be stamping on vellum. So you gotta be a little bit careful because it takes a second to dry. If you have a heat tool, you could dry it instantly, but I'm gonna let it air dry. And I'm gonna stamp, hopefully, this pretty much in the middle. This is the, yay. So you could also, so again, it takes a second to dry. So I'm stamping on vellum. One of the coolest things that we carry is cardstock vellum. So our vellum, you hear it, it's a little bit thicker and heavier so it lays flat. Other vellum you buy in stores is like really lighter, a lot lighter. So I think this is one of the most awesome, unique things that we sell. And for anybody, all of you out there, shout out to you guys that take my classes. You guys know I use a lot of this vellum. I love it. So I'm going to, what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna take, this is a scratch piece of paper. I'm gonna take this flower image, and you could use any flower image, but this beautifully happy is an awesome image. I'm gonna flip that over. So I took a scrap piece of paper because I know it still might be a little bit wet. And then I'm gonna dive into my blends. So I'm gonna take out my blends. I've been using my blends a lot lately. So here's all my blends and how I store them. People always ask me how I store my blends. And I'm going to take the petal pink, and then I'm gonna take the soft succulent blends. I'm gonna use the blends a little bit later too. So I'm gonna keep these pretty close, not gonna go too far. Oh, I need one more color. I'm gonna take pool party. So I want the pool party. Here we go. Okay. So these are the 3 colors that I'm using on this project. Soft, beautiful spring color, and actually wintry colors too. So the The petal pink is what I'm going to use on the flower. So what I'm doing is I'm coloring the back side. This is the back side of the vellum. So obviously the vellum is on the other side. Now, where I stamped is on the other side. This is going to give a soft, beautiful, really awesome look to it. So I'm going to, these ones that maybe, and the petal pink obviously matches the paper that I'm choosing to use. There you go. So I just wanted to make sure I got those all colored in. And then there are these like little flowers that are balls. You guys might know the name of this flower. They look like balls to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and color those in the pool party. Again, it takes about a second for this to dry. And then I'm gonna take the soft succulent and use that and color in all the greenery with a soft succulent. You could use any color scheme you want to. That's the beautiful part of this, right? You can do whatever colors that you like. If you don't like this and you prefer pinks and purples, you could use pinks and purples. But I just want to make a really soft, beautiful birthday card. So I'm going to color the rest of this in. All right, almost done. There you go. Couple more. You don't want to miss any because you'll be able to tell when you flip it over. Okay. I think I got it all. So now it's all colored. This is just a scrap paper. I know that's distracting. So this side, it actually looks a little bit, oh, I want to do my stem too. So let me add some color here to the stem. All right, so then when I flip it over, those are the way, it is such a soft, beautiful finish. Hollyhocks. Thanks, Carol. Those are hollyhocks. I don't know if you can tell, it's such a beautiful soft finish. And then when we bring it back to my card, and now look, when I lay it over top of that oval, now those flowers pop out, and so beautifully. All right, let's finish this card. So I'm gonna put adhesive, I put adhesive over where I've actually colored, because it's crazy, you can't really see it. So our cardstock vellum, again, I told you, it does lay flat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on there, just in case it's not all dry. So it is a wow. I ran through one of our stylish shapes, and I'm gonna make, obviously we have a birthday card on this. So I need to take the birthday, which is not in here. And I know it's not in here because I was testing it out to make sure that it would fit on my thing. I'm telling you, I left it somewhere. And I have no idea because I used it to try to see if it would fit. Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, it's always, you never know what's gonna happen here. All right, I'm taking the basic gray stamp pad. I love stamping in basic gray. I use basic gray just as or sometimes you use black, black. I like the basic gray because it's just not quite as harsh. So this says, for a very happy birthday. And we're gonna put that on with dimensionals. Look, I swear, this was a brand new package just like last week. What happened to them all? They're like already almost gone. They go so fast. All right, so let's just put our little birthday greeting on there. Right down here. For a very happy birthday. This is such a soft, beautiful card. I am going to take, all right, so I told you that if you spend over $50, you get a free gift. And I've been doing all kinds of gems and sparkly things. Today, if you spend over $50, you're going to get the brand new pool party ribbon. It is like a cottony. It lays very nice. And pool party is definitely one of our most popular colors. It's definitely, I know it's my favorite color because it's good for winter, spring, summer. It is good for everything. So I went ahead and freehand tied a bow. Did you see how easy this ribbon was to tie a bow with? It is a very very soft, nice ribbon. It's not harsh. So this is gonna be your free gift. You're gonna get a whole free bolt of this. So if you don't spend over the $50, then you're gonna use whatever ribbon that you have. But if you do, then I'll give you the whole bolt of ribbon. So there you go. The last thing I wanted to show you, and I think a lot of people miss this in the catalog. We carry a package of things. This is it's $15 and it includes all 3 of these sequins. And of course, there's like a million, right? So I love these. I love these sequins. I've used them lots of times, and there's still so many left. So I'm just gonna put a couple drops of glue where I want a sequin to go. And then you just dive in with I just dive right in. Actually, all of these are so pretty that they all work, but you might have a specific one that you want. And then you just pull this one, they all look good. So I'll just dive in there. These sequins are all shades of pink, sparkle, iridescent, and then obviously some that are even clear. And we're just gonna add those to where, I think I've got one more on there already. Let's see. I want one more. There's like a petal pink color in here. I want that one right there. It's exactly what I want. There. So we're just embellished it with some sequins. So I know not the green glue. We're gonna see if green glue is gonna play nice with me today, because I loved it with these sequins. And you just put a little drop where you want it, and then let's see what that touch that does to that card. Okay, so there's card number 1. It is the Beautifully Happy stamp set, which is free if you just to the end of the month if you spend over $100. And I'm sure by the time you're done today, you're gonna say, Rhonda, thanks to you, my wish list is $100, and that way you'll be able to make the projects that you want. If you don't have this set though, I love the technique of just stamping it in black. Sorry, and then you can color it with whatever color blends you want to, and you can make it whatever one. Let me show you here are some other cards I've made with that Beautifully Happy. Here I stamped it with soft suede actually, and just added Wink of Stella. So there's one. Here's one that I used with the outside of that frame, right? Because I used the inside on this card, and here's the outside. And it comes with this little bee and the little flower. And then here's another one where I actually just used the stamps, and the stamps do all this. I didn't have to color that at all. So when you purchase it, can you see? So you can stamp in the detail, and then all of this fills it in, and it looks like you colored it. So there's that one. And then here's the one that I copied. But look at the different color. Which one do you like better? The purple or the petal pink? I love them both. So to tell you the truth, I can't even choose, because they're both beautiful in their own way. This one's a thank you card, and this is our birthday card. But this is the one that I used as my inspiration, because I love the feel. Can you just tell the softness of the vellum where you stamp it and then you just color behind it? It just creates such a soft card. Soft and beautiful. All right, let's go to our next one. That's the Beautifully Happy. And when you order the kit, again, you're going to get to make 2 of those. And the sequins will not be included, but you can buy the sequins, obviously, when you put your order in. Or you can use something else that you have. All right, our next project is one I went back and forth to show you or not, because it is a little bit more work than what I would, not work. There's a couple steps to it, but I have to tell you that it is by far one of my favorite things right now, and it's the Sweet Citrus bundle. And the bundle actually comes with a stamp set, and then it comes with an embossing folder, and it comes with a set of dies. So you get all 3 of these when you buy the bundle. And I don't know about you, but I mean, every time I see one of these samples, I'm like in love. So we're gonna use this on our next projects. So the first thing we're gonna make is a card. And then after the card, I'm gonna make a cute little box for you. All right, so first up, I'm gonna take a piece of our thick basic white and we're gonna fold that in half. I don't know, I guess I would never say, oh, I wish I had a lemon set, or oh, I wish I had an orange set or a lime set, but you can make, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, hopefully I didn't lose you. But I love this, it has, we're gonna use have a zesty birthday. So I am so in love with this bundle. All right, I have a piece of, another piece of white and another piece of white. So let me show you how you actually use this trifecta, because you get to you use all three of them at once. So let me show you real quick. Does anybody already own this? Like, I had to play with it. It was a little scary to me at first because I had never used this where you can do them like all at the same time. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, and I'm gonna use lemons, just because I love the yellow color, but you could make this oranges, you could make this limes, and again, you could use this also as grapefruit if you want to. So I'm using the Daffodil Delight, so I'm making my lemons. So just changing the color, you can make whatever fruit you want. I honestly would, make sure I use the right piece, with this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp this full strength. And then I'm going to switch my stamps, and I will go back and clean those later. I hope I don't forget. Then you switch, and Stampin' Up keeps them all on the same block for you. I'm gonna switch to the insides, and then I'm gonna go to the Daffodil Delight again. But this time I'm going to stamp it off before I stamp it. So let me just go to some scrap paper. Actually, what you should do is just stamp it on your envelope, just so it's, I don't know, decorates your envelope too. I feel like I didn't do that right. So I don't wanna mess up my card. So I'm gonna stamp on some scrap paper, that's better. And then you stamp this, and it's Stampin' Up lined this up for you already, pretty perfect. And then I'll stamp that. And then that gives you the inside of the lemons. All right, so again, if you wanted to do oranges, you could change it to whatever fruit, kind of whatever fruit you want. So then the next step is, and I don't typically do this, but I am going to do this today because I wanted to really show you how to use this. I am in love with it, and I thought the only way you're gonna know how to do it is if I show you. So now we have our folder, and then we also have the die. So in the dies, it cuts out all these flowers and leaves, and it cuts out, again, the full slice, the full lemon, the full orange, and it cuts off the half one too. So, and look how smart they were. It lines up perfectly. So it lines up with the stamp. Can you see that? So it lines up perfectly. But what it also lines up with perfectly is the folder. So I can come in here to my folder and I can line that up there. All right, let me grab my, I don't typically do this, but for this project, you have to have the big Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. Usually I use our little mini one typically, but for this project, you have to have the big one. So let me make sure I've got some space up here for you. So this is the cool part. It's all one step. So you put your folder there, and then I can then line up on here. I can line up where, okay, here we go. Now I can come in here with my paper, can you see? And I am going to line up exactly where they are. The die stays in place because it has like a little bit of a ledge, and I can line up exactly where they were. Did you see how I did that? It's so cool. Stampin' Up is like brilliant. Oh, Jane, I forgot the gray. I need that gray folder. This is a 3D embossing folder, so it's pretty thick. So I took off all of my other platforms. You don't need those. What you need, and when you buy the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, it comes with this. So you need this gray one. So you just need just your platform, and then you saw me line that all up, and then you put your gray plate. So this is And hold on tight, because I'm gonna crank this through and it might shake my phone. Not too bad. All right. Oh gosh, this is so exciting. I don't typically do this on a video, but I wanted to show you how to use this because that's how much I liked it. If I didn't like this, I'd be like, oh, forget it, I'm not showing you. But I had to show you. Now look, now when I open it up, it not only did it cut out, look, it cut out my pieces, but it also, it cut them out and, well, that one, there you go. And it embossed them, so they look like they're real. Can you see? It looks like they are really, like real fruit. And then, hey, these are all left over. You could still use those if you want to. But isn't that a really cool thing, how Stampin' Up! Does that? We have a couple of them, and this is the first one that I have been like, oh, I just love this so much. All right, so there you go. Now let's finish my card. I forgot we're doing all this to actually make a card. And it is a birthday card. This is not just a birthday stamp set, though. So obviously you could use this this card for lots of different reasons. I also ran through beforehand, and there were flowers. I showed you those flowers, right? So I ran through, it's cool because it cuts all 3 flowers at once. Where's the other one? There it is. So it cuts through all 3 flowers. All right, now let's put this baby together. Whoops, that's one that's already done. I had to practice this ahead of time to make sure I didn't screw it up on here. This is a piece of that dandy paper that's from Celebration. It's this gingham. It's free. Remember, you get 48 sheets for free. You can't, free is like the best thing out there. I think almost all the paper I've been using is free for you guys. So, hold on a second. This is, there you go. Just lay that down there. Now we're going to just kind of put together our lemons. Where are my scissors? I used them. So there they are. This is hanging over. I didn't cut that very straight. There, no one knows. Can never tell. All right, so then I'm going to just lay down our lemons. Let me see my little sample that will tell me what I did. You could obviously put them lots of different ways. And then here's the full lemon. I think this just screams like, you know, warmth and fun and party and a birthday, because that's what we're doing this for, is for a birthday. Okay, then I'm gonna take some dimensionals, and the last lemon we're going to pop up. So obviously if you're having a birthday party with somebody, you could do that. All right, so next up, I am going to take just a little strip of white of paper, and then I love this saying. This saying to me is, these sayings are so fun. Enjoy the sweeter things in life, or have a zesty birthday. So we are going to do have a zesty birthday because this is our birthday class. This is a great all occasion stamp set that you would use for more than just birthdays. Last week we used the 2 sets that were, you know, pretty birthday-ish. This one can be universal. I gotta look where I'm stamping on this one. Look how straight I did that one. That was impressive. And not always that straight. Okay. And just snip off those ends. Let's put the rest of our card together. The pool party goes perfect with this card. I actually meant to wrap that around. I wonder if I can still pull that off. Let's see. I can. All right. This is gonna go under that lemon. I wanted to tie a bow because this ribbon goes so nicely with this paper. And if you spend over $50, you get to get the whole bolt for free. I'm giving you all of it, instead of just giving you pieces of it. Oh gosh, this whole roll is gone. Let's see if I can make a bow with what's left. Let's see. I might be able to. It's gonna be tight. I have another bolt up here. That's how much, like, I've been using this a lot. It's just not easy to tie a bow on a video, much less with a smaller piece. I cut them so big to give me just a little bit of wiggle room when I need it. We'll see. I don't think so. It's not going to be long enough. Okay, I just brought a whole new thing up here. How can I lose things so fast? Here it is. I have a, and this is totally the wrong ribbon. This is the sheer ribbon, which is pretty too. It's just not exactly the same. But you'll get, again, you'll get the gist of it. Jane, in that box on the floor of all the new product, there should be some of that new pool party ribbon. I wanna make this the way that they're gonna make it so I can take a picture. Meanwhile, I'm gonna just pull off some dimensionals. There's some sheer, make sure it's not the sheer. Make sure it's the new satin one. Cause that was my problem, I grabbed the sheer one. And that's for a class I have coming up. So have a zesty birthday. And then that is going to get, thank you. Yes, this is the right stuff. I just want to make sure I make it right, that you guys are going to make this, because you're going to get the whole bolt of ribbon. Okay, come on, there we go. I was looking also for, okay, so this, we're going to wrap this around, and now I can tie a bow with because it's long enough. Oh boy, I'm gonna make sure I don't lose my little flowers. All right. This is such a fun springy. I wouldn't say springy because you would use it year round. It's not just springy, but it's just a fun card that I actually made it for some of my team members. They're going to be getting this card, something similar. And I thought I loved it so much that I'm going to use it for our project today. Now this is going to get tucked behind this lemon. There you go. All right. Now I've added all the pieces that I want to. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get it down there. There. We'll trim that off because that's a little bit long. Okay. And we'll add dimensionals to the corners. Look, this pack of dimensionals is already gone. I just snipped the outsides and we'll use those. I don't know about you guys, but I go through one of these packages a week. And then actually I'm going to put some on this little flower too, just since I have it, because we're gonna put that flower down. All right, take this. I do a lot of white on white or color on color. I think it is a great way to add dimension to your card. So that's gonna go on the front. I'm gonna add glue to this since I pulled it up. It needs to get glued back down. There you go. Last but not least, let's just take a couple of these little flowers that come in that kit. These couple ones here, I'll put down with just little mini glue dots. Put one down there. You can sprinkle them all over the place. I want to then put down these iridescent pastel gems. These were the free gift that I gave away a couple weeks ago. So I know lots of you guys got these for free. Look at this, it's so funny. Because I love this blue. So this blue matches Balmy Blue and Pool Party, and that's gonna go in the middle there. And then in the middle of the other flowers, I can do this, like just this iridescent one. There. All right, here is this absolutely beautiful birthday card. So fun. I know that I told you it was going to take me a couple little extra steps, but it is so worth it because it's such a beautiful card. So again, when you order the supplies, when you order the card, when you place your online order, you're going to get to make 2 of these cards. So you'll have the supplies to make 2 of them. All right, thank you. I'm glad you guys love it. But could you also see it in limes with greens, or you could also see it with oranges and have it be oranges. But I love the have a zesty birthday. Now your next project is actually going to go along with this one. So these are birthday classes, so they're not just cards. I want to show you, a versatile things that you can do for birthdays. So this one's going to be a little tiny cute box that you could use as a birthday favor. You could use it to put a gift in, money, if you give money. I do give money a lot to when my kids have friends that have birthdays. All right, so I cut a piece of our basic white 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to score 1 inch down both of the sides. And then the other direction, we're gonna score it at 2 and 3. So also when you do purchase and you get the class sent to you, I also will email you a tutorial with all of the directions. So you have the directions as well to go off of besides just this video. So fold along all those lines, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and snip on these lines. I'm gonna just notch those off there. I'm going to put glue just on these 2 tabs. I love coordination. I think that makes this so cool. I'm also gonna put a little bit of glue on these tabs here. So this is making something really just nice and coordinated. So you can have a little, so this could be that could be your invitation if you wanted to do like a tea party or a birthday party. And then this could be like a little table favor that you do for everybody who attends. So that tab I glue down just so it stays down. You can put lemon head candy in here, roll up money and put in there. So it's a little cute little box. And then I'm taking, I thought to myself, what is my most used new product out of the catalog? And it's the Something Fancy dies. If you took the winter retreat, we recommend, we use the Sentimental Park bundle, but this Something Fancy is one that I've used a lot in all of my projects. So much so that, look, I have double sets of them. So I have 2 sets because I use them so much. So I took this largest size label, and then it has all these little inserts. So you could do an insert so that you have little flowers up there. I did an insert with just a hole. So it puts a hole up there at the top, and you run them through that way. I did already run it through just to speed things up a little bit today. And I came up with 2 of these tags. Then we're going to, I cut this paper 1 3/4 by 2. And that's gonna go, it should fit, yep, perfectly on there. Perfectly on there. So I chose the same paper on purpose so that it would all coordinate. And then I'm gonna put some adhesive back here on this tag. And then this will sandwich in our box. And it should fit perfectly. Look at that. Isn't this so cute? And it'd be so perfect, just to roll up some money in there for a gift, or put some candy if you need like a little table favor. I did the same thing I did on the first one. I'm not gonna do it again because you guys saw it, but I ran through some more of the lemons. So I have a couple of those, and I'm gonna glue down, this lemon. Again, this is gonna be to coordinate with the card. And you'll get the supplies to make this box too when you do it. You are gonna wanna own if you take the class, you're going to want to own this bundle or something similar, because I'm not gonna be running because I can't emboss them all and run them all just because you have to stamp them first. And I'm not allowed to stamp images. So you definitely wanna stamp it first. I put the lemons on the one side. On the back side, I took another one of the Something Fancy labels, and in that stamp set, it says, "Sending you a big squeeze." So I thought that would be fun to kind of go with the birthday. So it's a a birthday card, and this is the little package to go with it. So it says, sending you a big squeeze, and we'll put that on the other side of our box. A little box, little bag, little package. So that will go on the other side. So the one side has the lemons, right? And the other side has sending you a big squeeze, packet full of everything that you want to pack it full of. And then you're gonna go and take some of your ribbon. This is that new, I think it's like a cottony. It just lays really nice. And then we're gonna tie a bow. All right, how cute is that? Sweet and simple. But again, what a great way if you're going to be giving a gift of money, or it's all about how you package it then. So we want to package it really cute and special. So there is that project. You guys love that one? And of course, it coordinates and goes beautifully with the card that we made as well. All right, last project is a special card you're going to give to a special person. It's actually deceivingly not difficult, but you could also make it an invitation if you're looking to have, to do like an invitation for a birthday party. It's cleaned off. Let's put these back really quick, because you guys know, who knows where they'll end up. They'll be on that block for another 6 months, and I will have thought I lost them. But now I know where they go. There you go. And I'll clean those later. Okay, so this last project is using a stamp set called Playing in the Rain. This is new out of the mini catalog, and I love it. So much so, I think I'll be using it for Card Club next month. This is what I'm planning if it doesn't sell out. So we'll see. You never know if things are gonna sell out or not. This is a really simple, easy, fun card. I'm going to be taking a sheet of our 4 1/4 by 11, and you can probably, I know you guys are gonna wanna score it. I would just fold and hope for the best, but I'm gonna score each end at 2 3/4. I wanted to kind of fold in towards the middle. So 2 3/4, and then it folds in that direction, and then see. Oh, I lost something on the floor on my cute little box in that direction. All right, so this is the basis for your thank you. Guys, I appreciate it when you give me those thumbs up and the hearts. That makes it always, I actually watch for that. I watch your comments. It makes a big difference. I so appreciate it when you do take the time to do that. And obviously when you share this video, that's really cool, because then sharing is caring. So I'm taking a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it is a quarter sheet, and then I'm taking some of the other Hostess paper that's in the mini catalog. I'm just gonna glue down this fun piece right here. So this is one again that you get for free. Let's see if I can try to get that straight. And you get 48 sheets of it. We used it last. It's hanging over too. I must be having an issue with measuring today. All right, we're gonna be using the stamp set Playing in the Rain, and I have a big old stitched circle here. We're gonna take the turtle, and then there's a thing that says, oh, happy day, right? It's a birthday, so oh, happy birthday if you want to, but really it's happy day. It could be for any reason. So take our black Memento ink and stamp our turtle. I am gonna color him in really quick. He won't take that long because he's pretty simple. Actually, before I do that, I wanted to do one other thing. I'm taking my Pool Party ink pad with one of my blends. A long time ago, I sold these, like a year ago. I sold the labels and the holder and the blends. So I have all of my blends labeled. And so I'll take the blue one, and then I always use this one in the shades of blue. But first thing I want to do, I always like to go off on a little bit of scrap paper to make sure I didn't get too. I'm going to add some blue to the background of my card. And I should have done it before I glued that down, but it's okay, because that's gonna cover that up. So I just wanna add, like almost like it has a little bit of a sky feel to it. So just like a little pool party halo. And then I want to do that to the bottom of my circle. That way your turtle isn't like floating out in the middle of nowhere. Like it's actually, looks like it's like sitting on there. So I wanted to add, that makes, I know it was a subtle thing, but that makes a big difference. You don't want your turtle just, you know, sitting out there floating in the sky. So this way it looks like it's either like, you know, sitting in water, or now I'll stamp that. There. So I know it didn't seem like much, but that's a big thing. So we're just gonna really quickly grab my blends. The color that I'm gonna pull from is what's in the paper, so that'll be Granny Apple Green. And then I am also gonna use that Pool Party that I already used because it kind of pulls there, and then Shaded Spruce. Those are the colors that are kind of in that turtle. And then let's do a pop of like yellow, or maybe pink. Let's do pink to go with that flower. That flower is really cute. We'll do a little yellow middle to it. All right. So I'm gonna take the Shaded Spruce, and I want to do the light Shaded Spruce, and just color in the, whoops, I'm a little out of lines there. I'm totally just pulling the colors that are in this paper so it all coordinates. I love it when Stampin' Up! Takes all the guesswork out for me. And I'm gonna color the legs. And the rest of it, I'll use the Granny Apple. Let's do the light Granny Apple Green. And I'll do that with the other here. And we'll do his shell. I'm gonna do his arms too, and then his face. And then I'll go in with the dark and separate this all apart. So the dark Granny Apple Green is what I'll come in and do the shell with. I always like to start with just that lighter color, and then you can blend it, and it just looks so much more natural. I'll add the little highlights of that, and then just go right back in with that light, and just blend those all in together. And it takes a little bit, but it'll all blend so nicely. There you go. And then let's do a little bit of Pool Party on that eyeball. There you go. And then the flower. We'll do a little yellow middle. Whoops, wrong tip. We'll do a yellow middle there. And then pink. You guys could take, I could actually leave that white. I'm gonna leave it white. It looks like a daisy to me. Okay, I did lots of coloring again today. All right, so I'm almost done. Hang tight for this card. It's a fun one. We're almost done. And you're gonna get the supplies to make one of this card. You'll see why. It's a special one. We're just gonna stamp the Oh Happy Day. And I'm stamping that in the Shaded Spruce. And I'll stamp that up here. Try to see if I got that straight. Well, not too bad. We're gonna call that one a win. All right, we're gonna just stamp put some dimensionals on this, and almost done. Thank you guys we had 4 projects is a lot for a class. I don't typically, when I do my lives, I usually just do 1 project, maybe 2, but these classes we do 4. So, but hopefully it's such a value. All right, so there is the front of our card. Now let me show you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make this a fun, interactive shaker card. So if you don't have these sequins, you're going to want to buy them. I can't ship them in with this. So I will give you the clear envelope. And so now we have all of those sequins. Look at these beautiful green ones. I had to make this card with a turtle just so I could use these sequins. So then you're just gonna pour some in there. Can you guys see how cool that is? So cool. Don't fill it too full because then you won't be able to shake it. But this is a really fun birthday. You seal this up, fun birthday card, invitation. Like this is telling you right now, like you want to party, right? So you can then take I've got an avalanche over here of stuff. I like to use, I want to glue down just the top. So I'm going to put my glue on just the top, and I'm going to go all the way around. Definitely want to make sure you are using a really strong adhesive, which is why I'm using the Seal Plus. And then this actually layers perfectly because it's the same size. So our clear envelopes are something we have carried forever. I have used them. I just keep my cards in these clear envelopes when I'm done making them because it protects them. But now look at our card. Isn't that so fun? It's a shaker card, and when they get it, they're gonna get to open it, and then inside you can keep on decorating with more of the Designer Series paper. There's other stamps in that set if you want to add, like I would probably add some of the flowers on the inside because he's holding one of the flowers. But is this not the cutest birthday card like you have ever seen? So I love it. I think it's special. Today's cards were definitely special. So if you, now one last time I'll tell you, how bring it up here. Hi, thanks for joining me. All right, so one last time I'll tell you, to get this class for you, sent to you for free, you just have to place an order in my online store by Monday, February 13th by midnight. And I am firm on that because in the next day, right away, I order your supplies, I expedite it, we cut everything, and we send it to you. So how you get the supplies for the cards, here's our little shaker card, and then we made this one, which is so beautiful, with a matching box, which I told you I dropped on the floor. I know, don't you love that card, Michelle? I was so happy with myself. And also because like I could make, if you're using this, I could make it out of the bunny, right? The bunny, and then use like the pink, or, no, that's a bunny. I could use the bunny and use the pink shakers. There are blue sequins too, which you could use because it's a rainy day. So I want to make another one with like the rainy day and the rain, but then our rain is going to be sequins. So I am very happy with this card. I'll probably sit the rest of the day and just shake this while I'm working because it makes me so happy. So anyway, if you spend over $35, you get just the kit. If you spend over $50, then I am going to give you the ribbon as well. So, and you're going to make 2 of this card, plus you'll get to make the box. And then you're going to get to make 1 of this card. So I'll give you the supplies for 1. And then you get to make 2. I'm like, what was the first card we did? That seemed like hours ago. We made this 1 card here. And you'll get to make 2 of these. So, thank you guys for joining me for 4 weeks of birthday classes. I hope I've given you tons and tons of ideas to hand make and home make your heart for birthdays. There's something that I know I have a stash of 16 projects. Really only have about 12 left because I've used so many of them. Less than that. I think I only have like 8 left. That you can use that all year long and then make more and more and more of them. All right, so thank you guys for joining me. Stay tuned. I will be doing another series of classes, but probably not for a few weeks. March is going to be a little bit of a crazy month, but I will be popping in with some lives, but stay tuned for, obviously I'm here to help inspire you. Don't forget to place your online orders before Monday to get this class. And celebration ends at the end of the month where you get to get something free for your order anyway. So thank you so much guys for joining. Again, if you're watching the replay, let me know. You can share this video. That actually helps you to save it so you can catch it later. Otherwise, sometimes you lose it and don't even know where it is. And as always, you can catch me on YouTube as well for all of those. Oh, I'm not going very far. You know that, Jennifer. After this, 4 weeks of this, I'll take a little bit of a break and then I'll be back with another new series of classes for you. All right. Oh, Danielle said your videos bring me so much joy. You guys bring me so much joy. So grateful. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.